Did you talk to him before coming on, and what does he say about where's it going from here?
That was a pretty easy call. It was a pretty easy call because what's happened with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was at 60,000, you had a lot of institutions on the sideline who were looking and saying, boy, we'd like to invest, we'd like to allocate 1, 2, 3% of our portfolios, pension funds, for example. But at 60,000, it feels toppy. There's some mania, but they've done the diligence. They've met with their investment committees. And so as it went down to 17,000, it wasn't a shock to me that you saw some of those institutions step in for the very first time, buy Bitcoin, store it in their portfolio. So I knew there was a buyer.
But interesting that those institutional buyers stepped in when it was showing its volatility. You would think that the opposite would be true, that they would want to stay away, unless you think now that this is such a critical asset class that no one can afford not to be in it.
Yeah, well, it was a moment of capitulation. So if we could see all the books and records, I think it would be a combination of some really smart Bitcoin whales that have been in it for 10 years, and then fairly quickly some of those institutions stepping in. That's exactly what's happened. I mean, look, in crypto, yes, Bitcoin's up 40%. It doesn't mean it's going to go up another 40%. But in crypto, there's Bitcoin, and then there's literally everything else. Bitcoin is trusted. It's largely censorship resistant. There will only and ever be 21 million Bitcoins. It will have to be a component in a portfolio of broad portfolios, like a pension fund, maybe just to a small extent, but it will have to be there. And then there are all other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum's in a special class, of course, stablecoins, and then everything else looks like a speculative stock. Maybe if you invest in it, you make money. Maybe you lose all of your money.